Hello, my Aloha tribe, and welcome to the Aloha Perspective. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. Uh, and there goes the phone, right on target. Anyways, sorry about that. I didn't close my door because I wanted the kitty to come in and out, but, tis what it is, right? So anyways, let's see here. I got the Crusher Gold quotes deck. Oh, that was fast. Oh, I like this one. All right, so, and then I have the Getting into the Vortex or Getting into Self, card number 4 today. So, do not confuse dreams with wishes. There is a difference. Dreams are where you visualize yourself being successful at what's important to you to accomplish, and dreams build convictions. So, I see the point in this. You know, a lot of times we make wishes, but we don't do anything about it, right? So, a dream can be a wish. You know, if you want something to really happen, you know, don't just make a wish, really kind of focus in on it, right? Kind of see it happening, see the magic in it, and make it go from, sorry, my hair is driving me nuts, make it go from being a dream, you know, a wish to a dream. So again, do not confuse dreams with wishes. There is a difference. Dreams are where you visualize yourself being successful at what's important to you to accomplish. And dreams build convictions. They make you want to really kind of push towards that, right? So if you have wishes that are out there, turn them into dreams. Visualize it. Really kind of manifest it. See it happening. And remember, this or something better, because you want to give your higher powers the wiggle room that they need to succeed for you. All right, so we're on card number 4. Card number 4. Every relationship I establish is eternal. Every relationship I establish is eternal. And if you notice, there's the infinity sign right there, right? 2 people with the infinity sign, and one's holding a moon and one looks like they're holding the sun. So one looks like they're holding the moon and one looks like they're holding the sun. Okay, so there's a lot to really kind of look at in here. Starry-eyed, right? Because there's stars in there. But yeah, it's every relationship I establish is eternal. It is our desire that you come to remember that every relationship is eternal, and that once it has been established, it is a part of your vibrational makeup forevermore, and that in your powerful now, where all that you have become converges with all that you are now becoming, you hold the power to create. And so your observation of a situation, wanted or unwanted, no matter how remote you believe yourself to be, makes you a co-creative partner of the experience. So no matter what, you know, this is kind of covering the good and the bad. We're not always going to have the best relationships in our life, right? We're not always going to have the people that, you know, don't bring the toxicity or the negativity. But your position in that is, do you keep moving in that direction with somebody who hurts you, or do you break away? You know, do you take a step back and say, okay, this is what I've got to do? Because you have to self-preserve. That's how, you know, other relationships that you have, whether, and again, relationships is a very broad term in this. It's, you know, relationships are friendships, family relationships, partnerships, business partnerships, romantic relationships, platonic relationships, all those kinds of things, right? Best friends, regular friends, acquaintances. These are all relationships, one way or another. I mean, if you really stop and think about it, you even have a relationship with, you know, whatever pet you have, whether it's a fish, a fur baby, or, you know, something big like a 4-legged, you know, creature that runs around, you know, well, I mean, a horse or whatever. But the point is, everything that you come into contact with that can interact with you is a relationship. And how you react to it is what is super duper important. You know, so again, it is our desire that you come to remember that every relationship is eternal, and that once it has been established, it is a part of your vibrational makeup forevermore, and that in your powerful now, where all that you have become converges with all that you are now becoming, you hold the power to create. So you can create whatever you want with this relationship, you know, and even those relationships or friendships, you know, again, we'll use relationships as a broad term, so I don't have to keep spelling it out. It's up to you how they progress. You know, I mean, there are 2 people but you can communicate. Communication is so important in any type of relationship. Definitely romantic relationships, but any kind of relationship. Because you always need to make sure that you and whoever it is that you're associating with at the moment, or conversing with, are on the same page, are really kind of seeing eye to eye. And if you're not seeing eye to eye, you have to figure out why. You have to figure out why. You owe that to both of you, and mostly to yourself, because you don't want to be trapped in something that's toxic, right? You don't want to be trapped in something that's negative. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's always going to be negative. Someone could be reacting to how you are acting. Someone could be reacting to, something else that might be going on, and they just don't know how to reach out and open up to somebody. So the really big key here is to see who you are in this particular relationship, and really kind of just communicate, open up. You hold the power to create. So your observation of a situation, wanted or unwanted, no matter how remote you believe yourself to be, makes you a co-creative partner of the experience. Now, I know this is a bit of a tricky card, and I'm not in the best frame of mind to really be talking about it, but I have to tell you, this is also a really good card, because, in the state of mind I'm in right now, I'm literally, just kind of all over the place today. But it reminds us that the people that we are around, if they ask you what's wrong, just, if you know what it is, just open up. If you don't know what it is, just be, I don't know, but thank you for asking. I wish I did. And you never know, that might prompt them to try to help you through it. We can't fix anybody, but we can certainly help people walk through whatever it is that they are going through. And, sometimes they may turn to us for that guidance. Or sometimes we may turn to someone else for that guidance to really kind of open up and see where we stand in our own lives. This card is so perfect for just the relationship that we have for ourselves, what we want to create. Do we want to create something positive? Are we stuck in something negative? Are we stuck in a rut? I feel like for me, I'm stuck between the person I always thought I was going to be and the person I know I'm meant to be. And that's a little rough, because it's hard to reconcile that other part. And I suppose you could call it the past, right? I suppose you could really kind of say, well, that's my past. But it was a past that never happened. And so that's been a struggle to reconcile. It's like a 3-point triangle, right? It's like there's the me at the top that I'm meant to be. And then at the bottom, there's the person I always thought I was going to be, and the person that I was. And so there's like this weird triangle, and I feel like I'm standing in the middle of it, just trying to figure it out, just trying to find the way out, just trying to not worry about the base anymore and think about the high points, right? And that high point is who we are meant to be. This is why it's called getting into the vortex, getting into self, getting into self-awareness. The vortex is yourself and your self-awareness. That's what I'm interpreting it to mean. And that's the stance I'm taking with these 60, cards that we're going through. But the best part about what this says is you hold the power to create. You hold the power to create. And, every relationship you establish is eternal. Every relationship that is established is eternal. And that includes the one with yourself. So if it is a wanted feeling or an unwanted feeling, find a way to work through it. It's not always easy. I know it can be very, very difficult and very, very hard. But once we figure out how to work through that, once we realize that we do have that power to create, unwanted or wanted, we have the power to move forward. Do we want to keep feeding into a toxic negativity? Or do you want to just start really kind of gratituding about what you do have? And that's what I love about this card. It is the vibrational makeup. It makes you a co-creative partner of every experience, of every relationship, every partnership, everything across the board. Again, we're using relationship in the broad term, just kind of covers everything. And so sometimes we have to really kind of find our strength within and build ourselves up and put ourselves in that place where we know we belong and trust and believe it. Okay, so again, I'm going to read this one last time. It is our desire that you come to remember that every relationship is eternal, and that once it has been established, it is a part of your vibrational makeup forevermore, and that in your powerful now, where all you have become converges with all that you are now becoming, you hold the power to create. And so your observation of a situation, wanted or unwanted, no matter how remote you believe yourself to be, makes you a co-creative partner of the experience. You have the choice to step back and walk away, or to move forward and communicate. And again, like I said, sometimes somebody could just be going through something that you don't understand. So before you choose to walk away, if you're not sure if it's the right thing to do, try to communicate. Try to be there. Somebody may be holding something in that is just too much, and they don't know how to express it. A lot of, our parents, a lot of us were raised to this, we just don't talk about it. We keep it to ourselves, this, that, and the other. And I don't believe that. I firmly believe that we should open up and try to help one another. That helps us become more balanced. Screw that. We don't talk about these things. Okay, screw that. Because I think if people talk about things, we destigmatize a lot of things. And that's what's most important, is trying to help one another through, life on this spinning blue marble. It's to help us move forward in the direction that we know we should be moving, to create what we know we deserve in our lives. Okay, so I know these have been short lately, but I'm assuming they're going to get a little longer eventually. But I think part of it is because I haven't been pulling cards. I've just been pulling the quotes. So, but anyways, sometimes you just have to say what you have to say, and when you're done saying it, you're done saying it. So I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day. I will see everybody back here tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tomorrow's Aloha Oracle Friday, so if you're not into that, I will see you on Monday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, for card number 5 of Getting into Self-Awareness. And it's on Facebook Live. Again, all lives are public, so anybody can watch, under Shelly Marie Lucas. Shelly Marie's one word. Or you can watch the replay on YouTube under the Aloha Perspective with Shelly Marie Lucas. I also share it to my Facebook page, the Aloha Perspective, and I upload these all over the place, so to social media. So, and I also do a short version. If you don't have time to listen to me talking for like 15 minutes or more, I do a shorter version. All right, and that one you can find on TikTok and Instagram. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see everybody here tomorrow that wants to participate in Aloha Oracle Friday. And even if it doesn't feel like your thing, I always work from a good place. So just come on in, see what happens. If you have questions, ask. Maybe an answer will come up. Or, if you're going to watch this later and you're not going to be able to come on to live, put your questions out there, because you never know. You might get your answer through this. All right. So again, have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see everybody tomorrow, or depending on your choices, Monday. Have a great day.